In 1877, there's the San Elizario Salt Wars, also known as the El Paso Salt Wars. This is a war over control of the salt lakes at the bottom of the Guadalupe Mountains in West Texas. Salt was a very valuable commodity at this time. So what did the Texas politicians decide to do? They teamed up with the Texas Rangers to go down there, take them over by force. But what happens? The Mexican ethnics down there that controlled the salt lakes on both sides of the Rio Grande whooped their ass. As a matter of fact, they kept 20 Texas Rangers hostage. Texas politicians are mad, so what do? They got to get their revenge. They come back armed with nothing other than the African-American 9th Cavalry of the United States, kick their ass in, 200 Tejanos running away and take back the Salt Lakes by force. I don't know if y'all heard me right, but black people fought for y'all's right not to have to suffer through bland chicken, everybody, okay? It don't get no more American than that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, black history is very important. And I got friends sometimes that get excited if they hear like black things in the news. One of my white friends got very excited one day. He ran up to me. He was like, Anthony, man, how do you feel about Black Panther? You know what I'm saying? Finally being in the mainstream. Black Panther, black superhero, dude. I was like, bruh, man, black superheroes been in the mainstream, dude. Matter of fact, they got their own television show dedicated to them that come on every morning. Dude was like, bullshit, what's it called? I was like, Sports Center? And of course, I don't read the comic books, so I was like, what does this black superhero do? I was like, do he got lasers coming out his eyes? Dude was like, nah. You know, I was like, is he smart? Do he make gadgets? Dude was like, nah. I was like, shit, can he fly? Dude was like, nah. I was like, what does this black superhero do? It's like, shoot, run faster, jump higher, and wear a cooler outfit than everybody else. I was like, bro, that's not a black superhero. That's LeBron James, okay? And I know what happens at the end of the movie. His hairline gets defeated by Captain Nature, okay? He can handle Steph Curry in 7 games, but his genetics are undefeated, y'all. They are very undefeated, man. But I got a favorite superhero, everybody. As a matter of fact, it starts with a B. Who do you think it is? Batman. Close. It's Beyonce. That's my favorite superhero. It's Beyonce. Beyonce got healing powers. Did y'all know that? I saw the Formation tour. She did a benefit for some handicapped girls. They came up there in wheelchairs, about 13 of them, never walked in their life. Single ladies comes on, they jump out the chairs, you know, every move to the video, okay? Girls go crazy for Beyonce. Like my girlfriend lost her mind at one Super Bowl. Like Beyonce came out there at halftime, she lost her mind. She was just like, slay that shit, Beyonce, slay that shit. Look at those black girls, look at them. Then she ran out the house screaming. I was like, I've never been that excited about anything in my life. Then I thought about it, and I was like, if I were to get that excited about a celebrity, who would it be? I was like, man, it'd probably be The Rock, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a big fan of The Rock growing up. You know how everybody says, like, who's that celebrity you'd go gay for? Like, I wouldn't quite go gay for The Rock, but I'd probably give him like a fire-ass back rub or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even use my hands. I'd just put it on my belly and just apply that shit just real slow. Just to make it weird. Just get a whole new job out of that, get paid for that shit. Like, but y'all got like good jobs, real good jobs in here? Real good jobs? Like that you hate though, like you hate the job. Like the job you dread going to like Sunday night to the point where you make yourself stay up real late because you know the quicker you go to bed, the sooner that Monday is gonna come around. Next thing you know, you up till 2:30 in the morning on some weird YouTube journey looking up the benefits of earwax. Looking at your watch trying to convince yourself you can totally be productive off like 2.5 hours of sleep. So you set your alarm clock, but you know like that alarm time, it's never official. Like it's only a suggestion, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're going to get drunk off that snooze button every time. Like I tell people, the snooze button is like alcohol, because you know you go into it only planning on having like 2 rounds. Next thing you know, it done turned into 17. Meanwhile, you jumping up out your sleep frantic looking for your clothes. And I hate like on a Thursday morning when you're trying to find something to wear, you pick up that shirt off the ground, you start staring at it real hard, like trying to figure like whether or not you wore that same shirt last Tuesday. Meanwhile, you've been wearing the same pair of pants for the last 6 months straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you get there, like your boss starts asking them stupid questions like, what'd you do this weekend? Of course you lie. You tell them you went like hunting or fishing or something like that. Because this ain't a good time to tell your boss you've been smoking weed for the last 36 hours straight. Your dumb ass walking through these corporate halls with a bladder full of dirty piss. Try to get your friends to help you stop, but none of their suggestions are to actually stop smoking weed. They too busy giving you like pointers on how to like dodge a piss test. Meanwhile, you have like no piss test dodging experience. They expect you to memorize this whole 15-point plan when you gotta like call your brother-in-law, get some piss, put in a Gatorade bottle, heat it up for 30 seconds, take it out, put in your shorts underneath the jeans, drive exactly 20 minutes to the clinic, get in there, get up, walk very carefully to the bathroom, take it out with one hand, open with one hand, pour, pee, flush, give it to the nurse, then you look at the temperature strip and then pray that your life don't get messed up for the next 6 months. So I got fired the other day, y'all. Not because the pee was bad, okay? I wasn't supposed to flush. I forgot that part, man. Any y'all romantic in here? Relationships? Anybody special? Y'all too? Y'all in a relationship? No, y'all just strangers. Y'all never met each other in the world. Y'all just bumping shoulders wondering what if. Y'all met on Tinder. Y'all just don't want to admit it. Tinder, man. Tinder's crazy, man. Social media just messed it all up. It's too confusing. I'm intimidated by it, okay? You can't ask a girl for her number anymore. Or invite her to dinner. No, it doesn't work. You can't ask her for her number. Girls are not picking up strange numbers no more, okay? They done had caller ID since they was 3 years old. They're not picking up your weird ass 6, 7, 8 area code. That's Sally Mae. She's not picking up your phone. So you gotta be slick, you gotta be more creative. Don't get a phone number, you gotta get an Instagram handle, fellas. That's what you do. Stalk her Instagram page real hard for about 3 days. And then you like 5 pictures, okay. But not the 5 pictures she expects you to like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When she's got that low-cut top of her booty out. No, you got to get the one where she was seeing if anybody was paying attention. When she put that little quote at the bottom of the screen that you know she made up on the way to the car, but she wanted to see if it touched anybody that day. You know? You want to like that picture where she tried on like some brand new like lipstick or nail polish or eyeshadow or something like that, trying to see if anybody noticed like the highlight nightmare blue that she tried on that day. Trying to see if you noticed that. You know you like the right 5 pictures when she likes 3 of yours back. When she likes 3 of your pictures back, bam, you know what time it is, fellas. Sliding them DMs, okay? But hold your face, all right? Don't ask her on a date. Remember, you never do that. That's too serious. You got to be more slicker than that. You got to like invite her to some shit that you're already going to go to and have a good time at, whether she shows up or not, okay? So when she shows up at that weird-ass comedy show, you know she fucks with your life on the internet. Okay, you wait exactly 37 minutes before you talk to her. You know, you don't want to come in there too hot. And when you talk to her, you charm the shit out of her. Okay, fellas, charm the shit out of her. And after you charm her, you charm 3 other women the exact same way. So she's sitting over here wondering, is he treating me special or is this how you treat all his hoes? And right before she figures it out, you pull out the blunt, fellas. You pull it out, put it right next to her nose. Because what girl born after 1989 says no to free drugs? None of them do. Next thing you know, you're in her living room. She's in your living room, okay? Y'all are smoking, okay? You know what I'm saying? You get nice and high. You just steady in her eyes, trying to wait for her to get just the right amount of highness. So you like wait for just the right moment to play just the right song on the Childish Gambino album to get her in the mood, okay? You got Redbone blasting in the background, okay? She's in the mood like the juice is flowing down here and everything. And of course, you know what happens. Y'all end up having sex. And this continues for like 2 or 3 months. And y'all know what happens after 2 or 3 months. Bam, feelings get in the way, everybody. Feelings get in the way. Your emotions start going back and forth. Next thing you know, you're having some emotional game of chicken, trying to see who loses first by saying them 3 deadly words. What are we? Like, girl, what are we? I wasn't looking for no relationship. I don't know what you thought this was when I was kind of like, just brushing your hair softly, kissing you deeply, and whispering nice things in your ear. Like, I don't know what you thought this was when I was like taking you to like peculiar restaurants that you might have mentioned in the conversation 3 weeks ago, but I memorized that and looked it up on Google and made it a special night. Like, I don't know what you thought this was. When I kind of met your grandparents at church on Thanksgiving weekend when I really wasn't supposed to be there. I kind of tripped and fell in your car. I don't know what you thought this was. But I ain't looking for no relationship. And then you live to slide in the girls' DMs another day, fellas. I'm AnthonyDriver. Y'all have a blessed night.